Hello and welcome to another video. So today we are continuing with our question solving series of previous year question paper Applied Mathematics, last year paper 2024. We have already discussed up to question number 76 in the previous video, and today we are continuing with question number 77. So without any delay, let's get started. So in question 77, he's asking which of the following are the components of time series. Okay, so time series has four components. One is irregular, one is cyclical, one is trend, and the fourth one is seasonal component, right? So there is no component like chronological component. So here A, B, and D are correct. So option 1 is the correct answer for this question. Easy question from time series. Moving on to question number 78. The following data is from a simple random sample. Okay, so you have a sample. If the point estimate of the population mean is 23, so we need to find population mean. So how do you find mean? So first you add these entries. So 15 plus 23 plus x plus 37 plus 19 plus 32 divided by 6 divided by the number of observations, and then you have 23. So 23 into 6 is 138. So you get 138 on the right side, and then you add these entries. So 38 plus 37 is 75 plus 51 is 126. So 126 plus x equals 138. So finally x equals 12. So here option 1 is the correct answer for this question. An easy question from sampling. Next, moving on to question number 79. For an investment, if the nominal rate of interest is 10% compounding half yearly. Okay, so half yearly means you are getting interest twice a year, and 10% is the rate of interest for a year. What is the effective rate of interest? So what is the formula for effective rate? RE is 1 plus R to the power n minus 1. So what is R and n here? R is 10 by 2% because you're getting 10% for the full year. So for the half year, you get 10 by 2, which is 5%. So that's 5%, or you can write 0.05. Then what is n here? So you are getting interest twice a year. So n equals 2. So you have the value of R and n. So you can put it here in the formula. So you get 0.05 raised to the power 2 minus 1. Then you get 1.05 square minus 1. And then you have 1.1025 minus 1. And that is 0.1025. So if I convert it into percentage, then I have to multiply by 100. So 0.1025 into 100 gives 10.25%. So option 1 is the correct answer for this question. Next, moving on to question number 80. So a mixture contains apple juice and water in this ratio, and then you take 36 liters of the mixture. Okay, so in 36 liters of mixture, what is the amount of apple juice? So apple juice is 10 upon 10 plus x into 36, which is 360 upon 10 plus x, right? So this is the amount of apple juice. And what is the quantity of water? So that will be x upon 10 plus x into 36, and that gives us 36x upon 10 plus x, right? And then you add 9 liters of water. Okay, so you add 9 here, right, in the water, and then the ratio becomes 5:4. So the ratio of these two numbers is 5:4. If I make the ratio here, so what we get is 360 upon 10 plus x upon 36x upon 10 plus x plus 9 equals to 5/4. Okay, so when you simplify this thing, what we get is 360 upon 36x plus 90 plus 9x equals to 5/4. And if you further simplify this thing, what you get is 360 upon 45x plus 90 equals to 5/4. Then you cancel out by a factor of 45 here. 45 into 8, 45 into 1, 45 into 2. Then you cross multiply. You get 32 equals to 5x plus 10. Finally, 5x equals 22, and then x equals to 4.4, right? So x equals to 4.4. Hence, option 2 is the correct answer for this question. Moving on to question number 81. You have the identity matrix I. If x and y are two square matrices of order 2, okay, so such that xy equals to x, yx equals to y, okay, so you need y square plus 2y, so you need answer in terms of y, okay, yx equals to y, okay. What if I multiply y both sides? So yx times y equals to y square. All right, then I can use the associative property of matrices, so I can write this as y times xy equals to y square. And but what is xy? Xy is already given as x, so I can use this here. So this becomes yx equals to y square. And what is yx? Yx is already given as y, so I can use this here. So I get y equals to y square. So I get y square and y are same. So what if I use y square as y here? So that becomes y plus 2y, and that becomes 3y. So option 4 is the correct answer for this question. So an easy question from algebra of matrices. Next, moving on to question number 82. So you have a coin which is tossed k times if the probability of 3 heads is equal to probability of 7 heads. Okay, how do you find probability of 3 heads out of k? So that is kc3 half to the power k, and that is equals to KC7 half to the power K. So that half to the power K cancels out both sides, and then you finally get KC3 equals to KC7. So what is the value of K? K must be equal to the number of success plus the number of failures, right? So K equals to 3 plus 7, which is 10. Now we need to find the probability of 8 tails. So how do you find probability of 8 tails? So out of 10, so 10C8 into half to the power 10, right? So 10C8 is 45 and half to the power 10 is 1 by 1024. So the final answer for this question is option 3. So yeah, a quite straightforward formula based question from binomial distribution. Next, moving on to question number 83. If 95% confidence interval, okay, so what is the value of alpha? Alpha is 100 minus 95%, which is 5%, okay, and it was reported to be 160 and 170. So you have the upper limit, you have the lower limit, so then you need to calculate alpha by 2, which is 5 by 2%, or you can write 0.025, okay, and then you have the standard deviation as 25. Then you need the size of the sample, so you need n here. So what is the formula for lower limit and upper limit? So lower limit is 160 equals to, so the lower limit is 160, so that is given by x bar minus z alpha by 2 into sigma by root n. And what is the formula for upper limit? That is 170 equals x bar plus z alpha by 2 into sigma by root n. But the value of z alpha by 2 is already given. It is 1.96 according to question. So we will use this here. So 160 equals to x bar minus 1.96 into sigma was given as 25 divided by root n. And then 170 equals to x bar plus 1.96 into 25 by root n. Alright. So now you have two linear equations. You can always subtract them. So then x bar gets eliminated. And then you get 10 equals to 2 times 1.96 into 25 by square root of n. And then you can cancel out both sides by a factor of 2. And then you can cancel out by a factor of 5. So finally you get square root of n as 1.96 into 5, which is 9.8. Now what is n here? So n will be 9.8 square, and then that is 96.04. So the approximate value of n is 96, which is option 1. Hence option 1 is the correct answer for this question. Next, moving on to question number 84. Two pipes A and B together can fill a tank in 40 minutes. Okay. Pipe A is twice as fast as pipe B. So you have the efficiency. So if the efficiency of pipe B is x, what is the efficiency of pipe A? It was twice, so it is 2x. So now what is the total efficiency of A and B? So total efficiency of A and B is x plus 2x, which is 3x. Oh, all right. So now you have the efficiency. Now you have the time taken. So what is the formula for work done? So work done is efficiency into time taken. So efficiency into time. Okay, what is the efficiency? 3x. What is the time taken? 40 minutes. So what is the work done? It is 120x. Now he's asking pipe A alone can fill the tank in. So in how much time pipe A can fill the tank? So what is the formula for time? It is work done by efficiency. So time is given by work done divided by efficiency. What is the work done? 120x. What is the efficiency of A? We have already let 2x. So when you divide by 2x, x cancels out and then you get 60 minutes. So 60 minutes equals to 1 hour. So option A should be the correct answer for this question. So an easy question from time and work. Next question from the determinant. An even number is the determinant of which of the following? Okay. So what is the determinant? So the determinant for the first matrix is 5 minus 1 into minus 1, which is 1. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So yes, the determinant is even. In matrix B, so 13 into 15, that is an odd number, minus 1 into minus 1, that is 1. So odd number minus 1, it is an even number. Yes, option B. This gives even determinant. Next, 16 into 15, that is even because 16 is even. Minus 11 into minus 1, that is 11. This even minus 11, this does not give us a even determinant because even minus odd is odd. So next, 15 into 6, that is 90. 11 into 12, that is again even. So plus even number. So 90 plus even number is again an even number. Yes. So A, B, D, these three give you even determinant. So option 1 will be the correct answer for this question. So here we have completed all the questions from previous year. And I hope this video solution series is helpful to you, helpful for your preparation. So we'll conclude with this series here and we'll see you in the another video. So till then, keep practicing and keep learning.